Ever heard? Stick the details on an email, mike.cumbria@bbc.co.uk.
The sound of Cumbria.
Together we can make a difference. BBC Cumbria.
12 minutes to 8. Mark Harding from Wigton served with the Duke of Lancaster's regiment for 16 years. He had tours of Bosnia, Kosovo, Northern Ireland and Iraq. But whilst serving in Afghanistan in 2010, he was shot through the neck and left paralysed from the neck down. Despite, though, being told he would never walk again, Mark proved his doctors wrong and over the last few years has dedicated himself to raising funds for military causes close to his heart. Next month, to coincide with the King's coronation, Mark's going to be setting off on his most gruelling challenge yet. Walking the length of the UK, he's doing Land's End to John O'Groats, and I'm delighted to say he's in the studio now to tell us all about it. Mark, morning. Wonderful to see you this morning. First off, just tell us why you're taking on this epic challenge.
I just think it's important to sort of like keep pushing yourself and finding out what you're capable of doing. You know, my gran always said to me when I was a little boy, a positive mind and you can achieve anything. And through some of the challenges I've done since I've been fundraising since 2012, it's proof anything's possible.
It's nigh on 1,000 miles. How long do you expect it to take you?
I've penciled in about 3 months, but I think from a soldier's aspect, when you sort of like set a task, you sort of like just keep plodding on till it's done.
I mean, it's more than 10 years since you were shot while serving in Afghanistan. I mean, doctors said you probably wouldn't walk again, yet here you are. You walked into the studio, which was lovely to see. Just paint a picture for us. How much mobility do you actually have?
I've got like a sensation in my right leg and like a sensation in my little finger to my middle finger on both sides. So my mobility has progressed over the years. So. But like I said, it's just about keep pushing yourself and just seeing what you're capable of doing.
Now, this is the latest of many fundraising exploits you've undertaken over the years. You were actually named, weren't you, ITV's Pride of Britain Regional Fundraiser of the Year, which is a fantastic accolade. Do you have any idea, as we sit here now, how much money you've raised?
I don't, I'm afraid, no. I just sort of like, while I'm doing my fundraising events, I'm sort of like, it's like when I did the TBA to London, I was planning this while I was walking down, and then I was getting in touch with the sponsors at Stonefort Marine Consultancy to sort of get things sort of like get the ball rolling as such. So it's just a case of I think it's important about just getting out there and doing stuff, and obviously raising, you know, a decent figure to support the charities.
And just remind us who you're raising money for with this particular challenge.
So it's Scottish Little Soldiers. So what Scottish do, they provide support for bereaved children through a number of sort of programs they do. They've got a Smiles program, which is sort of includes activities, gifts, respite breaks, and then they've got a support program that looks after the emotional and sport and well-being, and provides support for one-on-one for the children. Then they've got a Strides program which focuses on education and development and positive attitude, and then the final program they do called Springboard provides support for young adults from 18 to 25 that gives them opportunity developments and education, learning, and then helps them to build a career.
And why was this charity a charity that you wanted to raise funds for in particular?
A lot of my friends have been injured, and a lot of my friends have been killed, unfortunately, in the line of duty, and it's. Everyone sort of looks at the partners, but when you look down and you see little kids had stood over a grave watching the parent getting lowered into the ground for the last time, it's just sort of like it's something that needs sort of like promoted, because, like I say, Scotties, it's only been going for 8 years, and the work they do, it needs to be we need more charities like this and support Nicky's, not the soldiers.
Wish you well with it, Mark.
Thank you.
And you with your state of mind and determination, you've allowed 3 months. Something tells me you'll shave a couple of days off that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
exactly. Good luck with it. Thanks so much for coming in. Former soldier Mark Harding, who's planning to walk the length of Britain to raise, hopefully, fingers crossed, £1 million for the bereaved children of military personnel.